So there's two creation myths that we want to touch on tonight, which I'll go into depth of both. So depending on what you're prescribing to, there's Ra, who is also being called Atum, which is very close to Adam in the Garden of Eden and the biblical background. It has like the same type of vibe, but this is more of an evocative and even provocative way to go about creation, where essentially there was just chaos. In the Bible, it talks about how the Bible is actually a kind of a combination of Ptah and Ra's creation story because it talks about in the Bible about how there's a creation ex nihilo, solely by the sound of his voice, and then he out of nothingness became something. As opposed to here, with the two differences, there is the nothingness, the watery chaos, which is like water that is magical, and then up arose a Ben stone that's like becomes like an island that Atum or Ra is placed on, and then we're going to go in a second over how he created both Shu of who is the of air, Tefnut, moisture, and then how Geb and Nut with earth and sky, which is Geb and Nut are going to be very important into our lineage. And then there's the other version of, so we see like an Adam alone in a garden type of thing in the Bible, and we see Atum alone on an island that's emerged out of the watery chaos in the Ra. Now, if we go to the Ptah, we have basically a creation through ex nihilo, through either spoken word or thought, even like psychic creation, where he formed everything either by speaking names verbally with his tongue or in his heart, meaning that he thought it into creation. Both myths coexisted, but depending on which one that you prescribe to, there's like different lineages of who each of these players are. So when we go through these, I'm going to pick one definitive one to follow all the way through in this thought process.